Mark hadn't been on a blind date in over 5 years. Since his wife passed, his life had narrowed into a careful routine built around school lunches, bedtime stories, and pretending he was fine when his 8-year-old son asked questions he could not answer. Love had felt like a closed chapter. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the power of small moments to change lives, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Kindness True Stories. Also, tell us in the comments, where in the world are you watching from? Then his sister signed him up for a local community match night without telling him. And suddenly he was standing outside a small café, palms sweating, wondering why he let himself be talked into this. When he pushed the door open, he scanned the room for the woman named Claire. Before he could spot anyone waving, a voice spoke gently from behind him. "Mark." He turned and froze. The woman smiling up at him sat in a wheelchair. She looked nervous but composed, with warm eyes and a scarf wrapped carefully around her neck. She lifted one hand in a half-wave. "Sorry," she said quickly. "I should have mentioned it earlier. I'm in a wheelchair." Mark felt the weight of a dozen thoughts collide in his chest. Not discomfort, not judgment, fear. Fear of saying the wrong thing. Fear of hurting someone already carrying something heavy. "Oh," he said, then winced. "I mean, hi, Claire, right?" Her shoulders relaxed just a little. "Yes, and you must be Mark." He nodded, then surprised himself by pulling out the chair across from her and sitting down without another word. No pause, no awkward reassessment, just presence. "Can I get you something to drink?" he asked. Claire studied his face as if searching for signs of disappointment. Whatever she expected to see, it wasn't there. As the evening unfolded, Mark learned that Claire had once been a dance instructor, that she loved terrible reality shows, that she volunteered online tutoring kids who were stuck at home like she often was. She spoke openly about her accident, a hit and run that changed her life 3 years earlier, but she did not let it define the conversation. Mark listened more than he spoke, not because he felt sorry for her, but because he felt drawn in. Something about her honesty made his own walls feel unnecessary. When the waiter accidentally placed a glass too far for her to reach, Mark slid it closer without thinking. Claire noticed. Her eyes softened. "You're good at that," she said. "At what?" "Seeing what needs to be done without making it a big deal." Mark shrugged. "I have a kid." "You learn fast." Her smile grew. "You have a child?" "A son, Leo. He's 8. He thinks I'm cooler than I actually am." Claire laughed. "A real laugh? The kind that catches you off guard." "I probably think that too." By the end of the night, neither of them wanted to leave. Outside, the air had turned cold. Mark hesitated, unsure how to end the evening. "I had a really nice time," he said honestly. "So did I," Claire replied. "Thank you for not treating me like I was fragile." Mark frowned. Her throat tightened. "Most people see the chair before they see me." He didn't know what to say to that, so he said the truth. "I saw you smiling." They exchanged numbers. As Mark walked to his car, he felt lighter than he had in years. Not hopeful, just open. Over the next weeks, they met often. Coffee dates, long conversations, shared stories of loss and resilience. Mark introduced Claire to Leo one afternoon at the park. He was nervous, but Leo walked straight up to her. "Does your wheelchair go fast?" he asked. Claire grinned. "Faster than your dad can run." Leo decided instantly that she was amazing. One evening after Leo had gone to bed, Claire sat in Mark's living room, quiet for longer than usual. "There's something I need to tell you," she said. Mark's stomach tightened. "Okay, my name isn't actually Claire." He blinked. "Oh, it's Clara," she continued. "And before the accident, I was someone else. Not just physically. I had a fiancé, a future planned out. When I woke up in the hospital, he was gone. Not because he didn't care, but because he couldn't handle staying." Mark reached for her hand. "I'm sorry. I don't want to be someone you feel obligated to stay with," she said, voice trembling. "I need to know you're here because you want to be." Mark looked at her, really looked at the woman who showed up despite fear, who laughed with his son, who made him feel like his heart wasn't broken, just waiting. "I choose people who choose me," he said, "and I'm choosing you." Tears slipped down her cheeks, but she was smiling. Months later, Mark realized the date that changed everything was not about kindness at all. It was about courage. Hers for showing up honestly, his for not walking away from something unfamiliar. Love, he learned, does not arrive wrapped in perfection. Sometimes it rolls toward you quietly, asks for a seat at your table, and waits to see if you'll stay. And this time he did. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel Kindness True. Stories for more heartwarming and inspiring stories like this one.